Okay, so I have been talking and my mic was mute again. Don't laugh now, don't laugh. So, welcome once again. Say welcome, welcome. Welcome to everyone who's joining my LS. Welcome to those who are new, and welcome back to those, of course, who has been with me since day one. No, mommy needs that, please. My sinuses are on me again. I think it's the weather, so it's been acting up a bit because I don't believe I've done anything differently all day, but it's back at it again. So I'm not sure how long I'll be able to hold out on this, but I'll do it as long as I can bear it. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. We have our first person is Big Boss SG. Says hello to you. I saw you visited my channel and left a comment. Yes, I did, Big Boss. I did, and thank you very much for coming by. Scott, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. I do appreciate it. Every support is support. And Johnny and Claire TV, my mentors, one of my, well, not many, but mentors and YT, they have been absolutely great. So, a mega shout out to them. And now we have Edward Smart. Welcome back, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Mega shout out to you. Mega, mega shout out. Thanks for coming in. Of course, if you haven't already done so, please give your host a thumbs up. YouTube likes it, and so do I. And if you've not connected with anyone thus far, you that's here, you can definitely go ahead and do so. I can guarantee you that they will get right back at you. No, you have to lie down here. So my little lady, she decided that that's quick and catchy. Welcome, welcome to my LS. Hey, in live and living color. Thank you very much for coming in. A mega shout out to you. That's quick and catchy. So I have my little girl here. She slept throughout all afternoon. She's 3, just turned 3 on the 2nd of uh, last month. And she decided that she's gonna sleep all day so that she can be up with mommy. So you might hear a little talking in the background, and so yes, that's her. That's her. While everyone else sleeps, she's up. But feel free to go ahead and make that connection with anyone that you don't have. We salsa, we cha-cha, we merengue, and of course my favorite, we do the tango. Right? So ensure that you watch a short video in full and leave a genuine comment based on the video, of course, and they will get back to you. I can guarantee you that they will. These persons are persons that are known to me, some of which have been there from the very beginning, who has been mentors, and just really great. So I can guarantee you that they will get back at you. So you can go ahead and start making those connections. So tonight I don't really have a topic. I guess I'm just winging it. But like I've been doing since my last LS, I've been, dropping in a few poems since it was requested by one of my lovely, lovely subscribers, Blacklight Records, to recite a poem. And so I did that on my last one, and I believe persons really appreciated that. Nikwa, nice. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Mega shout out to you. Thanks for coming in. Remember to give your host a thumbs up. YouTube likes it, and so do I, of course. How are you doing? How are you doing? As a matter of fact, how's everyone doing?
Mommy,
Yes.
there's a brown.
Oh, thank you. No, you can't move that, mama. She's trying to move my things that I used to prop up my phone, my device. Can you believe that? Uh, hello, guys. What's up? Well, I'm here, trying to get those numbers in terms of WH up and going, chatting up a storm as usual, and I may throw in a few of my poems tonight. That's what I was explaining before. The last time it was requested by Blacklight Records, one of my very dear subscribers, and I've done it, and they really appreciate it. So I decided to do that again tonight. I may lessen the number of times that I do it, but I'll definitely drop that in there. There's no specific topic tonight, however. Uh, just chatting, because one thing often leads to another. The Bakers Five. Hello, 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 hello. It's your girl here. Hello, your voice is so low. Good night, my friend. Really? Oh, I don't know what's up. I don't know what is up. Let me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm not sure, but let's see. Uh, Please excuse me for my stuff. My can you hear me any better now? Let me know if you can hear me any better, or maybe I need to switch it back. Or you're working? Oh, I understand that. I understand. We all have to do what we have to do, but sometimes you need to take a break. That's if you're working for yourself, of course, because you can't really slack off on others job, but sometimes you have to take a few minutes to just breathe. And yeah, sometimes you have to take a few minutes to just breathe and then get back into there. And if it's in case you're trying to sleep and you just can't, have some water and pray. That's my method. Have some water and pray. One of those prayers, not just from here, but from down here. Just send up that prayer. And trust me, it works. Prayer works. When you put forward to the screen, I hear you better. Oh, uh, I, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do that a bit more often then. And then I have my company here, my little one, who decided that she's not going to bed. So you may hear a few shouts here and there. I have no control over that. You know that our 3-year-olds are kings and queens of the house, so you don't really have a say in it. Uh, Apart from that, my sinuses are really bothering me. I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to stay on. Sit down, Mama. Thank you. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on, but I'll try to hold out as long as possible. No, Mama, don't trouble that. Stick you. Yes. I don't know what you're going to use to put on it though. I just distracted her with a bingo card. She finds 72 in the B line. She's magic, I tell you. Uh, oh my sorry. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. These things happen. At least I know that my nostril is working. At least I know my sinuses are, they're intact. Hmm? Stinks. But Tayshawn is sleeping. How are you gonna blame Tayshawn for that? No. No, you can't trouble those. No. Yeah, so I'm going to be dialoguing between you guys and her. So yeah, I think within the next half an hour, because I may unfortunately have to cut out a bit early tonight. So within the next half an hour, maybe at 11:45, I'm going to go ahead and recite one of my poems for you, something that you haven't heard, of course. I should have another upload tomorrow, all being well, because I've been having major internet issues. She moved my thing and now everything is all over the place. Oh, Jesus. Uh, so because of that, I'm going to try my best and see how early I can get it out. No, no. chances are
Mommy,
it
put it
won't
there.
happen until late in the night because the internet here is just going haywire
And the
for a bit of
box.
some time now. I think probably about
And,
2 weeks,
that's my
2.5
face.
tops. I don't know if y'all are experiencing the same thing,
That's
but
my
it has
face.
been it has been no, mama, sit down. Come, lie down here. Mommy mommy play with the air. Yes, I don't know if y'all have been experiencing the same thing, but that's what it has been for me. I mean, usually I can upload even a 3 to 4 minute video within like minutes. And when I say minutes, I mean like 5-10 minutes tops. That's it. It's just up. And now it will take the entire day. I mean, seriously, it will take the entire day to do so. Baker's Vibe, I love your poems. The words are inspirational. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. That's what I aim for. If it's even about fun, I try to add a little something, something in there. Because the thing is, for me, I think we have so much negativity in the world already that I don't need to be adding to it. You know what I mean? So we have enough negativity and not enough inspiration. And even if we do have what to go around, person just saying it like that, it's sort of repetitive, and person are like, okay, that doesn't work. But when you find a different way to deliver it, you know, letting the person understand that, hey, in spite of the fact that you've been there, I've been there too, but you give it a bit, put it, twist it a bit, you know, let it sink in, let it touch their very core by other methods. And I believe that that works out even better. So that's my aim, because I really aim to inspire, motivate others. A lot of us, we are our own motivation, but unfortunately, that's not everyone. Persons need someone to push them along the way as well. And it's for us who can stand by ourselves,
That's my
who has
favorite.
been there, gone through it by ourselves. And because of our testimonies, now we can help someone who you realize that they're falling, matter how many times they try to get up, they're just stumbling and falling. So you can be that voice to, help them to uh, get to where they need to go at a not necessarily faster rate, but at least they'll get there, because on their own they'll continue stumbling. Uh, Bakersfield, what place of worship you go do? I am an apostolic. Yes, I'm an apostolic. What's your place of worship? Denise Brown. Hey, what's up? Hey, mama, guys. She's not a content creator. Let me tell you that from now. She's not. She's just here to support her girl. Thank you very much, mama. I know that you're tired. I know that you're sleepy, but you came anyways. And if you even spent 2 minutes, then I'm appreciative of it. Welcome, honey. Welcome, welcome. That's Denise Brown, guys, so you don't have to worry about connecting with her. But like I said before, if no, you're gonna get me in trouble. Um, if you don't have any of the persons currently in the live, you can definitely go ahead and salsa, merengue, cha-cha, but whichever one. My favorite is the tango. So if tango is your favorite, then go ahead and tango with everyone, and they will definitely return the
Mommy,
favor. All right.
you're
Christine's
the
home.
kid.
Hello there, sis. Up for your LS. Thank you very much for coming in, Christine. A mega shout out to you. Christine's home. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the love, guys. Remember to please give your host that thumbs up. We love seeing those thumbs up. We
Mommy,
love seeing them climbing.
mommy.
right? So yeah, I was asking Baker's Five. Yeah, so you asked where was my place of worship. Where's your place of worship? Yeah, so guys, feel free to go ahead and just make that connection, all right? Because we know that we we ourselves may not need the numbers. Well, I do, but a few of us may not need the numbers, but we definitely others do, and so we have to be scratching each other's backs. That's how it works here. We all know that, right? Ava sounds like a squeaky toy. Yes, I know, right? Your niece slept all afternoon and decided that she's going to stay up all night. So you know what's gonna happen. She's not supposed to be on screen because it's not a kiddies channel. And she keeps going in there. I just hope Whitey doesn't see that. Shh, don't tell him anybody. Christine Home, you're a good poet. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. You know that if someone had said that to me, like, say, 5 months ago, I would not have believed them. Nope, I wouldn't have believed them. But God has a way of revealing things to you. Because I've always liked writing. I've always liked writing poetry, but I was never really serious about it. It was more of my downtime. So I did it then, as an escape from the world. I wrote. If I want to tell you off, and I know that if I tell you off, I'm gonna get a whooping. I just write everything on that paper. I just let it go. I just let it go. But mind you, at times I just let my mouth go. I was recognized as the feisty one, but things that I would want to really, say and I couldn't relieve myself, I just write. I'd write. I'm Seventh Day worshiper. Okay, that's good. So I think Seventh Day worshipers are great teachers. Yeah, I was a part of the body at one point as well. I say this little girl is gonna get me in trouble. Hey, no one tell Whitey about this one, all right? Uh, then is Sleeping Beauty. Yes, during the days and then in the night she doesn't remember anything about it. Yes, girl, good. Yes, yes, it is. That's how I use. That's how what used to help me a lot because the moment that I get it out on the paper, that's it. That's it. Well, for most things, because everything doesn't work that way. I think when I write it, it's the first part of that's the beginning of the healing. I write it, I get that out there, and it allows me to breathe a little. And after that, then I can say what I want to say because the anger that was there was left on the paper. So now I can discuss it. And then after I say it, after a few times, it becomes, just a norm. It's no longer painful, you know, or as painful as it was before. And that's basically that was how I dealt with it. And I don't think I'm the only one. I think that's how many persons get their what you say their relief from certain burdens. Yeah, by writing, through writing. Uh, the Baker is five. And Christine's on searching for you to know. All right, let me see if I can help you out with that. Let me see if I can help you. Uh, that's Christine's home. Okay, I'm gonna search for her and see if I can help you out. All right. Uh, and Nipa, nice poetry is good. Yes, poetry. Thank you very much. Thanks, Nika. Thank you. A teacher told me to write if I am angry, read it out like I'm talking to someone, then tear it up. Well, no one told me that. No one told me that. But that is exactly what I did. That's what I did. For others, I write it and I tell them, but after a while, I didn't trust persons enough because I had been through quite an ordeal. Yes. Lie down, lie down. You can't come in mommy's video, okay? All right, let mommy play with the air. Yeah, I had been through such an ordeal that I stopped trusting persons to tell them anything. So when I wrote after a while, I just stopped telling persons and just wrote it down, and then, all the pain was released upon that paper through the ink, and then I got rid of it. So some I would be relieved of, but the others would stick around for me to really deal with them, because you have to deal with them at the end of the day. The paper isn't a complete solution. It just helps you to bypass the first step. Uh, let's see. Uh, Christine's home. I'm not seeing you. Christine's home. Are we connected? Let me know if we're connected. But it only led me to have numerous there. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, because those are your testimonies just the same. You know, those are your testimonies, because I'm almost sure that I can say that you've overcome those things. You've surpassed all of those obstacles, and most likely you can talk about them now without shedding a tear. And if you can do that, it means forgiveness came in, acceptance came in, then forgiveness came in, and therefore your freedom, liberty. So looking back through those things now, it no longer brings pain, but you look at it and you're like, oh my god, this is where I was at. So I think it was, in any case, it was a good thing. All right, I'm still searching. I'm still searching. If you're not connected to your host, guys, you can definitely go and do so. Of course, I'll have to reach out to you um, after my LS in order to do so. Okay, so Christine's home. This is not your. This is not Is this like a ninja account? Is this your main account, or is it CJ's home? Huh? Okay, I'm playing with it. Your niece wants me to play with her ear, Denise. Yeah. So, but writing is definitely a good outlet. Mr. and Mrs. Anibolo. Hi guys. Thank you very much for coming. So that's a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Anibolo. Guys, if you don't have them, be sure to do that tango with them, because they know how to do it well. Right? And it will definitely help them to stick to that landing of a 1K, because they are already there, but you know that we have to ensure that it stays there until it grows further. So go ahead and ensure that you do that salsa, baila, tango, whichever one you like, merengue, foxtrot. Go ahead and just grab them up, and they will do the same. Christine, our host, is amazing person and talented. I like her poem and editing skills. Super. Thank you. Listen to me. If I, hey, thank you very much for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's motivation for me, to write more that motivates others. But with the editing, listen to me. YouTube YouTube has transformed me, because the things that I've done with editing these days, I did not know that I could do them. I'm just saying. I did not know. Mr. and Mrs. Annabelle Christie. Ah, but I'm telling you, Mr. and Mrs. Annabelle, you need to check their stuff out too. You will cry. You're gonna laugh until you cry. That much I can tell you. Down there. Mhm. I don't uncover. So the other one is up now. Your nephew is up, and I guess you know which one that is, Denise. So once I go missing, then everyone comes and find me. Here you go. Cover, cover yourself. Mhm. And then there's going to be jealousy. Yeah. Hmm? You want the sheet? You want to be covered? Come. Here you go. I tell you, a mom's job is never finished. When dads are asleep and everything else falls asleep, moms are always there. Uh, Baker's Five, Christine's home. I tasted your cucumber salad. It's so delicious. Well, you better send me some. You better send me some. Mm. Christine, your cucumber salad is very delicious, ma'am. So I've heard. Y'all need to send me a plate because I do like cucumber. What's wrong? No, no, no. Stay that side. No, you can't come around here. What's wrong? You going back to bed? Huh? No, no more juice. No, no more juice. That's right. All right, go and cover up and lie down. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. All right, and cover under the sheet. Okay. Okay. I got rid of one, guys. I got rid of one. Uh, so guys, at 11:45, I'm going to be reciting one of my poems. It may be a short one, as well as it may be uh, you know, regular poem. Yes, yes. What's wrong? Why you upping people them live and I'm at nice lady? What happened? Is it finished? All right. Guys, excuse me for a minute. I'm going to get this young lady some water. Be right back. Come. Don't go over there. Okay. And I'm back. I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting, guys. Uh, yeah, so I was saying at 11:45, I'm going to treat you guys to one of my poems. Uh, it was requested of one of my subscribers, Blacklight Records, um, for persons who are like for he's international basically, so we'll know him by Peter Lloyd. That's his thing. He requested on my last LS for well the one before that previous that I did, I recited one for him. But by the time I tried to open up my documents, everything froze. When I came back, everyone left because they thought that it would have ended right there when everything froze up. So I did the last time and it was appreciated by many, and I'm happy that they did. So I decided that I could do that as a thing now, as a outside of just uploading. I would just recite a few short ones during my LS to oblige persons. Excuse my pulling up, guys. My sinus is just on me. Uh, I think this thing is lagging. Here we go. The Baker's Five. No, no. So host. Okay, I'm from Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica. I'm Sav. Where are you from? I'm in Jamaica, Westmoreland, Jamaica. Denise, going in a prayer purpose with my church at 12. Okay, okay, hon. Okay, no problem. No problem, no problem. I thank you very much for coming just the same. I told you if you were only able to come at for 2 minutes, I'd still appreciate it. And if you weren't able to make it, but the thought was there, I'd appreciate the thought because I know you'd have at least tried. We have to be thankful for even the small gifts, the ones that doesn't seem so important but very much are. They have to be counted nonetheless. Yeah, so uh whenever your time comes, then I understand that that's just your time, right? We're all working with a certain time, right? Are we not? Yeah, so Baker's Five, where are you from? Denise. Ah. Yeah, yeah. I tell you, my nostrils are just, it's not behaving itself. I'm from Cayman. Oh, okay. Okay. You're from the Caribbean, just like moi. No, you're not having any more liquid. No. If I give her anything else, guys, and I don't get a chance to wake up in time, I'm going to be swimming in this bed. Best believe. Because she'll drink drink, say, 2 ounces of water, and I'm gonna get a full jug when she finishes. That's how her body works. I still don't understand it. Kids are miracle workers. Was asking if you can take. Oh, me. I'm working on that. I'm trying to move up from a dying goat to just the goat. Oh my lord, y'all ain't gonna embarrass me out here. No, listen, I'm not horrible, but I'm not at that point where I like to be. But I'm trying to get there because I have my songs that I would really want to sing. I don't want to give them to someone else to sing them. I want to do it for myself. When you sing it, when you sing your own songs, uh, you know why you wrote it. You know what you were going through and how you want to put it out there. It's not the same when someone else does it. I mean, you feel what they're saying, but it's not their story. And so there is one in particular that I wrote. I wrote it, I think probably about 6 months ago. I wrote it, and I told my I'm like, oh my gosh, I need, if even for this one, for self accomplishment, even this one, I need to get it done. And so because of that, I've been engaging in different courses to get that, get this thing working the way that it should. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be at a point where it sounds bearable. I don't want to be I don't want persons to be throwing tomatoes at me. Nah, that is not that bad. But at least I can accept the fact that I know that where I am now is not necessarily where I want to be later on. I want to improve on that. So I'm improving on that first. And then, of course, y'all will be the first to know. Because I'm more unlikely I'm going to put it up on YouTube to see how it goes. Right? But it's a lovely song. It's a lovely song. Uh, Ray. Yeah, so I remember one day I was sitting down and telling I was really going through the motions. And that's the song that pondered upon my heart. And I started singing it. And when I sang it, moments after, I felt so relieved. And I was like, no, I really, really need to do this because, if I felt like this, and usually when someone writes a song, they can't really bear to hear themselves. They can't bear to hear the song. But it moved me, and immediately I felt a sigh of relief. And I know that's exactly what it's going to do for others. Yeah, so no, mama, you cannot come up. You have to lie there. You have to lie there. Yeah. uh I want to write a book about my mom. She died 2 years ago, and they say she died almost, and the way she died almost changed my life. Could you help me construct it? Okay, sure. I mean, I'm no professional. I'm not going to tell you that I'm a professional, because I've constructed, uh let's see, so far, what, six? I mean, five of which are children's books, but the other, it's really, I wrote it in a way that anyone can read it, that anyone can read it. So I'm not a professional, but what I know, I can definitely help you with. You can reach me on IG. Let me type it in here. I'm on IG as Monique underscore APU underscore Whittingham. Alright, I don't know if you're gonna be able to copy it from the chat. What? Huh? You come lie down. You need to lie down. It's bedtime now. Uh-huh. Let me just add it in here. Yeah, so I'm not a professional. So let me just say that from now. I'm far from being a professional at this, because uh when I started writing, I just went with it. Uh and then I tried to, do some research and get some additional information. And that's how I was able to finish mine. All right, so that's mine. So you can find me on Instagram and we can talk about that. I would direct you to Facebook because uh, but I've recently uninstalled Messenger from my Facebook, from my device. I uninstalled it, so I don't have that right now. But you can definitely reach me at on IG. All right, all right. Baker, no, not 73. All right, no problem, no problem. I'm going to have to wait until I finish with this because if I try to open IG on the device now, it's going to block out the live because it doesn't work with split screen. And the last time I did that, it messed it up. Is it my mom died? What was it? Is it 21 years now? Yeah, 21 years now. My mom died. Yeah, 21 years. That's a long time. Yeah. So I do understand the pain, but what we have to hang on to the crew family. Now, here's my very first mentor when it comes on to YT, because I didn't really know diddly squat because I did a lot of binge watching, researching. But when it came on to really getting down to some key pointers, this family, this lovely woman is the one who, gave me the info that I really needed. So, guys, go ahead and connect, connect, connect. Remember, we're doing many dances tonight. We're doing the salsa, merengue, cha-cha, yeah, tango being my favorite. I won't stop repeat. I'm not going to stop until I learn that dance. Just telling you. I'm just saying. You're gonna see me. You're gonna you don't even know. I'm telling you. Yeah, my sinuses are on me again. It's back at it again. But at least I know that my nostrils are working. At least I know that it's working. It's doing something. My body's working. CJ's home. It's saying at the Baker's 5, you're a very good chef. Yes, I need to get some. I need to stop connecting to your channel who look about food because at the times that I'm watching them, that's very late. You know, my metabolism is not as it was when I was younger. Where I not saying that I'm old now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. Anyways, at the hour that I'm watching these things, you are not nice. You can't be having up those things that no. You need to have certain dishes that are just going to turn off people at night, and in the day you have something that they can go ahead with. Because I'm going to want to snack down if I can't get what I'm seeing on your channels. It's not fair. You understand? And if you even try to FedEx or you try to email it, you have bandits. You understand? Megabyte bandits and FedEx people might just eat the food and still not get it, which is not nice, right? Huh? So look here. You see these hands? Do you see them? I don't think I'm gonna get charged for hands. You see these hands? Huh? Can you see them? They're supposed to be sleeping. No, she's not trying to trouble the booby. She just thinks it's her time, but it's my time. She should be in bed. Oh my gosh, my time has gone for it to say the poem. I'm gonna recite it now, guys. What just happened? I'm going to recite one of them now. So you're angry with me now? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and recite one of my poems for you guys now. All right? So this one, what happened to my camera? Okay, it's still here. Okay, so this one is called Pain is Pain. Can you see me? I hope y'all can still see me. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Before I start, let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I give you 2 thumbs up, Christine home and CJ home. Keep safe. Okay. All right, look, we have legs in the camera now. Okay. I don't know why this thing is messing tonight. Okay. Pain is pain. Pain is pain, no matter the magnitude. What each can handle is based on tolerance. Oh gosh. Okay, something messed up my thing here. What's wrong with this? Hold on. I'm trying to correct something. Something messed up my thing. Where did it go? I got two things in one. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, mic test 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, pain is pain. No matter the magnitude, what each can handle is based on tolerance. A prick from a needle to a dog's bite, separate or apart, shares the same significance. Oh my gosh. Ah, I'm trying, guys. Pain is pain, no matter the magnitude. What each can handle is based on tolerance. A prick from a needle to a dog's bite, separate or apart, shames the same significance. Pain is pain, it isn't selective, shows no prejudice in choosing of who its next victim. Toys with you like cats and mimics like the serpent. Your strong will, like bones, it will break them. Pain is pain, therefore resist the urge of judging one of his victims, of old or new, whoever is fighting. For to you it's small, yet large to me. But for he who suffers, that means nothing. Pain is pain. Okay, my nose gave me a break after I finished it. Ah, uh, I think I'm gonna have to throw out the reading tonight because I'm gonna sound a bit off. But yeah, often enough we figure that, because we can tolerate so much more than someone else, we think whatever they're feeling isn't as important. Oh, it's just a mosquito bite. Shut up. It doesn't hurt that bad. It's just a bite. I've been bitten by dogs. A crocodile took my arm. I'm still here. You can survive. But that one mosquito bite can kill that person if that person has an allergic reaction, right? It's dependent on your own tolerance. So we can't be so quick to judge someone because it doesn't seem as though, they should be behaving in such a way. That's what they can handle, but it's no less important. It's no less significant. At the end of the day, they're going to have a story to tell. You understand? At the end of the day, that's going to be their testimony. Denise, thanks, Mama. Right? That's going to be their testimony. So even though your dog bite is going to encourage someone, but it doesn't mean you're going to use a dog bite to tear someone down because they've never had a dog bite before. Right? Look at the man that builds muscles. Every day he can lift up 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 100 pounds, and you can do it as a skinny fellow. But if you take a dime and you put it on his back, tell him to reach for it and see what happens. He can't take it off. No amount of strength that he has in the world is going to take it off. He's going to be a skinny guy, a short guy, that wobbly old man that's going to come and take it off and say, "Here you go, son." You know? So what you can do should not justify you beating up somebody for what they can't do, because there are going to be things that they can do and you can't do it either. You know? Excuse me. Let me see if this is delayed. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Forgive me for all of this. Forgive me for all of that. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. We have to be mindful. We have to be mindful because, everyone has feelings. And sometimes when you go about, demeaning person, making them feel as though, they're not worthy of feeling their pain because it's not what you expect that pain should be. I mean, a soldier, he'll go out there and he's been shot so many times, stabbed, you know, a part of him being torn away, and he survived. And yet, when he comes home, the flu kills him. You know what I'm saying? The flu. He survived everything else, yet the flu killed him. A bee stung him, and he died. Right? The simplest of things. But does it make it any less significant? No, it doesn't. It carries the same weight. It carries the same weight, the same amount of pain. Maybe not in your view, but in the other guy's view, it carries the same. So we have to step away from that. We have to step away from that. So instead of, you know, being the bully and trying to already damage an already damaged person's self-esteem, or degrade them any further, try to step in their shoe and look at it and say, you know what, he could very much be, it's just the case that that's what he can tolerate or what she can tolerate. And because I can tolerate this, I mean, at one point I couldn't tolerate it myself. It's over years of, becoming immune to this, or, you know, developing tolerance. Yes, guys, I'm now fighting with mosquitoes. They're big like wasps. God. Yeah, we have to look into it and just be mindful of how other persons feel, of other person's feelings, because it's not always about us, and it's not a competition. You shouldn't be in a competition about pain. Pain is pain. As it says, no matter the magnitude, pain is pain. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't get to put it out like I would have on a normal day without me talking in my head. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got the message and ignore, all of this right now and just got the message from it. Because, like I said, I like to squeeze in, a little message here and there in them. For some, it will just be all craziness, just for you to laugh about something, But for the rest, for the majority of it, it will be based on things that you don't want to. Now she's messing with the booby, Denise. Now she's messing with it. This big girl. See, I'm telling them. I'm telling them on. I'm telling. See, I'm telling them. Uh, Let me know, guys, if you're still hearing me. I know. I did even. Though I'm straight to hear your. Really? All right, would you like me to repeat it one more time? I can definitely do that for you. I can repeat it for you if you want me to. That's no problem. Daniela, you cannot come in the camera, mama. You're not gonna lie on the bed? Then you have to behave. You have to keep still. You can't come in there. All right, for Baker's 5, I'm gonna come up a bit closer to the camera. And it hurts yourself. I'm gonna come up a bit closer to this. I think I'm gonna switch this back from the microphone. What? What happened? Okay, all right, no problem. No problem. No problem. Chances are I'm gonna do a video as well. So if you're still not hearing it clearly there, you can hear it. You can and hear it then. Seems like I have a massive delay though. Yeah. My suggestion though, what was it that asked me about before? Oh, hold on. How is it your pumpkin is up so late? Oh, thank you, Edward. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, she slept this afternoon. I don't usually allow it, but she really wanted to sleep. Her sleep time is usually about 11, and then she gets up like about 1 o'clock. But she didn't sleep in the morning, so she slept in the afternoon, and she slept for quite some time because we had some rain. So that's why she's up now. Yes. And she doesn't even care. She doesn't even care. So everyone else is sleeping, but she's like, you know what? I'm going to be up whether you like it or not. my elder, uh, my middle child, he got up too, but he went back to bed. Usually, once they wake up and they don't find me on the bed, then everyone comes searching. They all come searching. Sometimes I don't understand why we even have more than one beds in the house because everyone is always on mine. Can you still hear me clearly though? Because I I switched back the microphone because I had it on the speaker, the default. Then I changed it to microphone, but I'm not sure if that was helping.
Oh, I'm guessing Denise is gone. I guess Denise Brown is gone because she said she had a prayer at her church. Then why are you there? Huh? Okay, here you go. I said this child is such a drama queen, I tell you. You're very low, but I'm hearing you still. I don't know what's up tonight. I really don't know. I really don't know. This lady's going to have YouTube just y'all better pray for this video because otherwise I'm going to be in some issues with this because they don't want to see kids in lives that's no, Daniela, you should be sleeping now. If you're being rude, then I'm going to let you go on around there and stay with Panther. You're gonna go and stay with Panther? Yeah, I mean usually well at least I think persons usually hear me clearer. So I'm not really sure what's up tonight. I'm gonna have to get, some earphones to help with that. But one step at a time. But I'm I'm not a complainer, I work with what I have. No, Daniela, why are you taking them off? Thank you. You need to go to bed now because you're starting to be rude. They can hear you. You can hear her. They can hear you. They hear you being rude. Okay, good night. Go and sleep on your bed. Go and sleep on your bed now because you're not being nice. You're being a rude girl. Go and lie down with your brothers. Or I'm going to let you go and stay with Panther. Ah. No, she's that way when she wants me to give her juice at this hour. So that's going to be the problem. But I'm not giving her any juice. No juice. Come here. Come here. That's her problem. She wants juice, but I'm not giving her any juice. I literally chanced at giving her water. Yeah. I don't want to be swimming. I can't swim. So I don't want to be swimming. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Oh, and she wants to see the camera. But if time she comes, I put her back. Huh? Why are you sad? Huh? Why are you sad? I know that you're crying, but why are you crying? Huh? She's 3. She just turned 3 last month. You're B72. So when she asks for B72, guys, this is what she's talking about. We play bingo. She doesn't like me showing you. So my son and I usually plays. Then she decided that she wanted to join in on the fun. So I started giving her her book. And of course she won every game because we call one number and she was marking like 5 to 10 spots. you know, until I started, teaching her how that she needs to listen for the number and then mark. But of course, she wants to get a number each time, so we spoil her a little. So if we call one and she doesn't have one on this book, like for example, I'd say seven and just allow her to put it down. But she hears like the 72 and so and the letters, so she just joined the two and she found her B. She found 72 in the B line. Now this girl's a genius. Einstein ain't got nothing on her.
A bee.
Huh?
A bee.
Your B?
A car.
Here's a card. This is not it? Then I don't know where it is.
A dolphin.
Huh? You don't what? She's very smart at her. Yes, she is.
A dolphin.
Yes, she is. You can't. What can't you do?
Can't.
You can't what?
Hmm.
Now she's giving me an attitude. She can't. I don't know what she can do. Listen, children, they will drive you nuts, but while they're driving you nuts, they're gonna make you laugh. They're going to do something that gets you mad, but in the middle of you getting mad, you just have to laugh. I'm telling you. So she asked for her B-72. I gave her the book. She says, no, that's not it. She can't. She can't what? She storms out of the room. She looks at me and she looks back and she continues walking. You know what that is? That is sleep calling you, but you're fighting it. The sleep is calling, just say enter, enter, sleep, enter in. You know what time it is? It is 11 minutes after 12. You know that? 11 after 12. In Canada, that's 11 minutes after 1. And I'm keeping up with my Filipino friends. It would be what? 12:12 in the afternoon. I know, right? I have three beautiful princesses at age 15, 7, and 10. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I have one princess and two princes. One of them is on the scale for autism, but I plead the blood of Jesus against it because it shall not remain the same. Okay, go ahead. Go, go, go. Run, 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 run. Run. Pull it down. Pull it down. Good girl, yes. Yeah, he's on the scale for autism. But like I said, I refuse to accept it. Uh, and so I've been working. You see, I believe when you accept these things, they stick around. And I'm not up for that because I'm not going to have him be helpless, to the point where that thing wanted to, carry him. I'm not with it. And so far, he has been making major improvements. Major, believe me, from where he was to where he's now. I'm telling you, uh, that amazes me each day. So that's something to give God thanks for. So I'm just continuously working on him. So he's 8, and my eldest turned 14 uh, Saturday, last Saturday. Yeah. Oh yeah, put up a video for him. Yeah. So that's the one that I'm not sure if you saw it, but that's the one that turned 14. Are you coming? Are you coming? Pull it up. Don't be lazy. Yeah. Huh? You pull it up? Come on. I said, this child is such a drama queen. I'm telling you. One of these days, I'm just going to be doing like short snippets and doing a compilation of each one of them for an entire day, and then you guys see just for one day what I deal with this little girl. She is a jam-packed drama queen. Yeah, that's what she is. But then I don't expect any better because neither of her parents are any better. So she had to get something along the way. No, I'm saying she had to get something. I mean, basically every one of them have something, a taste of something from both sides. I think most of the craziness come from mine though. Don't tell anybody. uh, so Baker's Five, have you put out anything new? So the thing is, I do try to come up. I'll try to revisit as much persons that I can, but when you're limited to devices and your internet starts acting up and you have so many things to do, it's really hard because it's not like when you just had like a handful of persons, you know. But I do try to revisit each chance I get. Like sometimes I just take a day and I just visit other persons' homes and do a bit of uh, merengue. Yeah, the foxtrot. Yeah, I tend to do that and try to at least make folks realize that I am not just there as a ghost, as one of my subs would refer to it as. Don't think she's the other one. I don't think she's the only one though. Excuse me. I hope this thing eases because man, I can't be bothered. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, forgot. I can't be bothered with this sneezing business. Cause I'm struggling to hear you. My wife is sleeping, so I put on the big speaker. Nothing new yet. I'm just working on my watch. Or sorry, let me just keep stay a bit closer. Okay, okay. Well, I understand that. I understand. Uh, I'm due to put up another video tomorrow. Well, it was supposed to be today, but as I said, I've been having so much issues with the internet. It's been a fight, but I'm definitely going to try. I'm definitely gonna try for tomorrow though. But most likely it's going to be in the hours, in the night. Because during the days everything just acts up. But what I did is to run my own playlist. I'm almost at 2,500. Wow! How many devices do you use? how many devices do you use? And like, wow. But let me just say what I've been learning. Uh, don't just do that. You do your own live streams as well, right? Because you need, at the end of the day, when as I'm understanding, when YT decides to review your hours, they need to see that it's not just from you watching your own thing. So you need to get the hours from your playlist as well. Okay, so I'm guessing you open like multiple browsers, but you need to put up not just get the views from that. You need to get it from like your live streams and from your uh from your content, from your regular content, because otherwise chances are they might not accept it, and you're still going to have to be working on something. Every day I learn something new. But you can swap playlists with persons. Like for me right now, I can't take on anybody else. I'm trying to finish a list that Johnny and Claire TV had created for us on IG. So I'm trying to get through to that, and then I was paired with another content maker that's what is it, creative. I don't even remember the name. God knows. And I've been having so much. Listen. I've been having so much issues uh with playing, because it's like each time I played, even last night, I finished my LS at, what was it, after 2? Was it after 2? Not last night, the night before. When did I do my last LS? I don't even remember. I think it was last night. And I am also in a WhatsApp group. We run each other. Okay, okay, that's good. I have at least 10 Gmail accounts I use on different. Oh, I don't have a computer. That's my greatest downfall right now. I don't have a computer. And my tablet won't allow that, unfortunately. But so that's good. That's good, because that's what I was wondering about. But I'm trying to, like I was saying, Johnny and Claire TV, they do that as well. Where each we do that. But I've been having some issues. I started off fine. It wasn't perfect, because I was still having internet issues. I think it's from this whole weather. We're having some heavy downpour, man, and I think that's probably what's causing it. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge, but the fact that everyone else is putting all the effort to do it, like I said, I don't like to make excuses. I work with what I have. So if it means that I'm going to have to stop and start until I get through it, then that's what I'm going to have to do. But what messed me up last night, though, that with one of the persons that I was trying to play, I set them from about after 2 to run. And when I got up this morning, I saw that it went through half of it before the battery actually went out. 3 weeks? Oh my god. Wow. I'm I'm just at 100 and something, 107, I think. I'm just at 107. A miserable 107. And I really need to get that, because when you have a goal, for yourself. Yeah, and I know it won't be easy, but I need to get there. So right now I'm giving you a pre I'm giving you a pre what's it now? Congratulations, because if you're getting that, I mean you're almost there. I'm back using Charles' computer. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is Denise. Denise, she was here before. Yeah. So she's just here for support. Yeah, Denise. So the Bakers Five and I were talking about our current watch hours. This is a requirement from YT. I think I was talking to you about it the other night, and he has been. I mean, he's really rolling. He's getting those numbers. But the plus side for him is that he has a computer. Stop it, Daniel. What's wrong? The plus side for him is that he has a computer. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I folded. I gave her the juice. I gave her the juice. Yeah. I just gave her the juice. Where was I? Hold on. Hi, then welcome back. Love fry, love fry, Nikki fried chicken video ad. Because fry. No, it's not stuck. It's not stuck. It's because I touched it. It's not stuck, Mama. I will let her know. She's good at frying chicken. So what I'm talking about, these food channels, yes, yes, you can come. I don't dare. Come don't mind hit your back on them. Hold on. You're not? Okay. You okay now? Okay. She says she's okay now. Now she's calm. Okay. Then is I tell you, if I follow these cooking channels, I'm telling you, I'm going to be. You don't know me to be a fat person, but I'm going to be having fluff in several areas that I've never had fluff before. Take Advil for the sinus. I don't have any Advil. I literally ran out of my little stash that I usually have because I used to usually buy them along with like vitamin C's and stuff. But since everything, we were just taking them up and they would basically run out. And with the Advil too, I was taking it so often that after a while it didn't really have an effect. So I was taking the pharmacola flu, but I don't have any pharmacola flu. I'm gonna have to just try and get some tomorrow or so. You know, us women love attention. Love fluffy. Yes. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to try and get some tomorrow. That's a must. If it doesn't go away by then, but in any case, I need to get my stash back up. Yeah, I do. But it doesn't really affect me um very often. But when it does, it's like, man, yeah. But I don't even know what triggered it today. It could be a change of climate though, because we've had a bit of change of climate in recent days. So it could be that. It could be that because I haven't really done anything out of the norm today, and it only started acting up like in the afternoon, in the evening. So I'm happy the season kind kind of gone though. Where did I put my rug? I don't even know where I put it. See mommy's rug, baby? You see it? Oh, I see it. Hold on, I'm gonna get my rug. I need to keep it close. Okay. Are you jeering me, girl? Like, really? This child is jeering me. Uh, what I used to ease mine is to put a cold rag or towel on the forehead. Wet grass can trigger. You know, the grass was cut yesterday, and it started yesterday, and the rain fell heavily since yesterday and today. We've had a lot of rain. So There you go. Because it wasn't acting up before. Yes. Huh? Uh, I think I might try the cold rag thing though. I hope it doesn't trigger anything else.
TV,
Mhm.
like cartoons.
Daniela, it's bedtime. What are you talking about cartoons? You can watch cartoons when you get up tomorrow. Okay?
Mm,
When you wake up tomorrow, well, not when you wake up, but tomorrow you can get to watch cartoons.
mhm,
Okay? Good girl. But you can watch Blippi when you wake up in the morning.
mhm.
Okay.
My daddy,
Huh?
my daddy,
Your daddy?
my daddy.
Um, you have to call your daddy tomorrow too.
Okay, mom.
Mhm. And the funny thing is, Denise,
Okay, mom.
when she asks and I say, okay, y'all go and call. When the phone come on,
Mom,
she dep on it 2 seconds and it's gone. Heat is what trigger my sinus when I move out from a cold AC and go into the yeah, that happens. I mean, it's a sudden change in the atmosphere because you're coming from the cold and then into the heat. So that alone in itself can do that. Oh, my sweet. Yeah, of course, I know you still want. I still know you still want to. Let me put it in power term. You want TFR, but you'll have to wait in line just the same. Yeah, mine will be triggered by the heat. It's triggered by cold. It's triggered by dust. Um, too much of a like certain scents that triggers it as well. I think that's yeah so far. Smoke, yeah. If my head will start paining me before I see the smoke with the smoke. What? You can't be in the video, mama.
Mm,
Come on,
mm.
don't start this again. But if you're triggered by cold time, you must use a warm method. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. There's the cold, the hot, the heat, um, smoke. My headache would trigger before I see the smoke, as I said. My head would start hurting me. I'm like, I said to my son, someone light something somewhere, right? And he looks and it's like, yep. I said, okay. And then certain strong smells, like perfumes, those really strong ones, those will get me off all day. What kind of you look at the time? You
look,
listen to me, lady.
baby.
You're broke pitney too bad.
Look,
Huh?
it's better.
Is that what?
It's better.
The belly, belly,
Better.
the belly. Just some home tips. Use salt water to flush your nasal passage. That will help. Really? And when you say flush, elaborate on that, please. When you say flush. No, that one day gonna kill me, brother. Because me not give up chocolate.
Look,
I
it's
me
a
love
belly.
cheese. Like God knows.
Mommy, look. Mommy, baby.
Then two they are gonna take me and me great. You can keep the straight milk and all of that something there, but
Look,
when it come
it's
on to my
belly.
chocolate
Belly.
and my
Look,
cheese, I might not I
a
won't have the
belly.
cheese a lot in like once in a blue moon, but my chocolate, My chocolate. I can't give up my chocolate. What are you talking about? I love my chocolate. And I think also even nuts, you should stay away from that too. Listen, if I stay away from everything that I hear that we need to stay away from, the only thing that I'm going to be left eating is a bowl of ice. Just saying. Uh, it's a bowl of ice. And I don't have the pounds to be eating ice. Right now, I can guarantee you if I lose 2 more pounds, you won't be able to see me in this. I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna pull a Houdini on y'all if I lose 2 more pounds. Yeah, so I don't know about that, man. And chalk and then ice cream. Ice cream, cookies and cream and hot fudge sundaes. You can throw out your rum and raisin. I don't like that. Or your vanilla. But give me my grape nuts, my chocolate. Come on, man. That's gonna kill me faster than my sinus. But you ladies don't. I love this sniffing. No, I don't. But I love my chocolate. I don't love that, but I don't know. Something. We're gonna have to work that out. There's gonna have to be that's gonna be a long debate. It's gonna be a long debate, I tell you. But I love my cheese. That's what I'm saying, Denise. I just saw that. I love my cheese. Host, did you eat anything dairy since, as in today or the day before? No, no, I haven't had any dairy. No dairy. Hold on, let me see. No, 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 I haven't. Uh, because why are you laughing? You're laughing so hard right now. You're laughing so hard right now. But no, I didn't have any dairy. I didn't have any dairy. Maybe if I have some now, it will go away. Use it and counteract whatever it is that's messing up my sinuses. Huh? Ginger Duke, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that thumbs up. Thank you. That's a mega shout out to Ginger Duke. Guys, you can go ahead and do that salsa, that merengue, tango, whichever one of the dances that you know well, and just make that connection, make that love flow. Of course, do it genuinely. Denise is just here for support, guys. So you don't have to connect with her. She's not a content creator. I don't know if she plans on it in the future, but you can go ahead and connect with everyone else. It's like telling a man to stop smoking and he continue even though it's not good for him. Yeah, but listen, there's a difference. Come on. The smoke, yes, it's killing him. It's adding all of that to his lungs, and it will gradually kill him. But it's a little sniffles compared. Chocolate has a lot of nutrients. It has a lot of. It comes with a lot of that good stuff, but you just that you're gonna get a little sniffles with it, you know. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna have a little of those sniffles every now and then. I'm not saying every day, but I'm gonna have to have a little sniffles, man. That's chocolate. Have you seen chocolate? Have you seen chocolate? Huh? Have you had chocolate, man? I can give up everything else. I can even give up the cheese. I'll have my bun without the cheese. No? What do you think, Ginger Duke? Now, Ginger Duke, do you have chocolate? Because I'm told I'm gonna have to give up dairy. I mean, I'll give up every other product, but when it comes on to the chocolate part of it, especially the one with the fruits and nuts and stuff like that. Huh? Baker's fan, let me know if you have chocolates and what do you think about this? I may have to limit myself. I may have to limit myself. Well, tell you what, Baker's Five. If there's chocolate out there that doesn't have dairy, then I'll quickly trade up. Cause I'll try it. If it's good, I'll try it, and if it's healthy, I'll try it just the same. The, my sinus was so bad. Yeah, it was. It had you at that point too. Don't tell me you gave up that chocolate, man. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Dennis, you can give up the cheese. You can throw out the cheese. You can throw out the cheese, but
Mommy,
yes,
let
yeah.
me play.
Didn't I tell you that you can watch the Blippy when you wake up? Huh?
Mm, mm, mm.
Huh? When you wake up in the morning, you can watch your Blippy. Non-dairy chocolate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with cutting down, because I don't have it as often. It's not a case where I have it every day, you know. But I do have chocolate. It's been a while since I've had chocolate, to be honest. I think. What was the last time? No, yeah, it's probably been about 2 weeks since I've had chocolate because it ran out. But do they have non-dairy chocolate? That's good, huh? Okay, no, no, now we're talking. I'm willing to try that. I mean, if it's chocolate, it has to be good, you know? Well, not necessarily. I guess it depends on who's making it, but if it's chocolate, I'm willing to try it. Yes. Oh, dear Money Whittingham, do you take the chocolate to be your lawfully wedded? Yes, I do. Me know I hear nothing else. Me and chocolate living forever, baby. We gonna make so many chocolate babies, it ain't even funny. Dairy and non-dairy kids. Okay, yeah, I have a weird sense of humor. I know, I know, I know. Almond chocolate. Well, I like almonds. I like almond. I do like almond. As a matter of fact, I think I like every nut. I think. I think. But I would definitely try that one. Why is this thing freezing and trying to do things with my. This thing is trying to cut out. Oh, I now I see why. Because it's editing. It's not supposed to be editing. I told you I had a weird sense of humor. I did tell you. Come on, thing, stop it. I'm trying to find a poem because I was supposed to do it at 12:45, and this thing keeps editing. Yes. Hmm? It itches.
Mommy,
Yes.
my hands, my hands, my hands,
Huh?
my hands,
Your hand. Okay. We're gonna get it washed tomorrow.
my arms.
Oh, for the love of God, man. Devil, the blood of Jesus. I'm trying to find one, but this thing keeps opening it into editing, and then it starts editing. And I don't want it to edit. And there it goes and do it again. My wife is up with me. I was playing one of your breakthrough poems. Ah, thank you. Let me know what she thinks about it. Let me know what she thinks about it. I did tell you in my uh I did tell you in my intro that I'm a sucker for feedback because feedback isn't meant, well, at least shouldn't be seen as a means to tear you down, but it should build you. Because if someone says something nasty about it, then you should, just use that to push yourself even further. Oh, Jesus. And this thing was not behaving like this before, when I did it last time. So I don't even know what's up with it now. See, there we go again. Denise, are you still there? Oh, I think that's the last one on here. All right, I'm just gonna pick one from here. I'm just gonna pick one from here. All right, so this one is more along the lines of, okay, mama, just checking. All right, so this one is more comedic because, as you should realize, I'm. No, why would you? Why are you asking me about timing out? As you realize, I'm, comedic as well. Yes, Mrs. Say you there. All right, so this one is called Diary of a Stalker. All right, are you going to give me a chance to read? I just gave you juice. I just gave you juice. If you start being rude again, I'm going to send you out to the room. You want to go to the room? Okay, then behave. All right. Hurts to love someone and not be loved in return. You know this boy. Yes. Yes, it does. It does. It very much does. Because it means you're putting your all into it, but the person isn't reciprocating the same. You know, it's not being reciprocated, and because of that, it's it's going to either build. It has an opportunity to build or to break you. Or well, you have an opportunity there rather, because you can allow it to build or to break you. You can step out and just know. No, because juice, not juice. Is all she asked about juice. Um, you can allow your situation to either build or break you. And that's it in a nutshell. It's painful, can be very painful, but at the end of the day, it's what you are going to do about it. It's what you're going to do. Is either you're going to stay in it and not ever have the love that you really deserve, or you're going to go and with hopes someday find the one that you deserve, or that one finds you. God put that one in your midst. Because the thing is, what we when we seek for ourselves, that's when we get in trouble. Yeah, and I'm talking from experience. When you seek for yourself, that's when you get into trouble. So, uh, at the end of the day, it's a decision you're going to have to make, whether or not you're gonna hang on to it or you're gonna walk out of it. What is it, Daniela? You know what is the problem? You need to go to bed. It's your bedtime. It's not mommy's bedtime. You're infringing on mommy's time.
No.
I'm not. You're not. Okay. I'm here quarreling with a 3-year-old who can barely see over, who has barely grown into her nose. What is it now? How may I help you? Huh? How may I help you? How may I help you? I'm such a head that I might hurt your neck. You okay now? Okay, good girl. You want me to cover your foot? Okay. So that the mosquitoes don't steal your toes. Because they just might. Okay. So here we are. This one is called Diary of a Camp Stalker. I'd be your sleeping bag on those camping trips. All the way inside me, you'd snugly fit. No crisp air on your nose, nor would they bother your toes. The best night of rest, to this you would attest. I'd be your fishing rod, so you'd reel me in. After you've thrown me out, huge spoils I'm bringing. There'd be food for a while. There'd be food for a while, and a gleeful broad smile. Camping buddies gets jealous as they compete with us. I'd be the tent you stay in when the rains come over, planted firmly down. I'd be the perfect shelter. Only the sounds will bother. I won't let you down. No matter the weather, I'd stay put on the ground. I'd be your campfire when the nights are cold. I'd even roast your s'mores while stories are told. I'll give light on dark nights, scare lurking creatures away. I'd be your everything if you'd invite me someday. Let me know what you think, guys. Amar Iman Lofty, mega shout out to you, my friend. Mega shout out. Thank you very much for
I'm
coming
off
in.
again.
I
I'm
appreciate the love. Remember to give your host a thumbs up.
off again.
Remember to give your host a thumbs up if you have not already done so. If you hear a little talking in the background, that's my 3-year-old decided she wanted, to be in the I'm happy you do. uh, Sorry about that, guys. My hand touched on something. No, 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 please, no, no subs, no. That's a big no, no, Amar. That's a big no, no. We don't write out that word. All right. If you don't have, if you don't have anyone in the chat, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and dance with them. You can shuffle, merengue, any one of those dances that you like, but you cannot write that in the chat, all right? Please follow the instruction that is on the banner that is running across the screen. All right. And of course, everyone here is our genuine content creators. So we do everything genuinely here. Dennis Brown is just here for support, but you can go and connect with those persons that you don't have. So what you do, Amar, is that you watch a video in full and you leave a comment based on the video that you have watched, and they will get back to you. But of course, we don't promote sub for sub. That's a no no. What we are building is a family, right? A community, so that even afterwards, you will go and visit them and they'll do the same. All right. All right. What story you all sharing? uh, well, what I was sharing just now, Amar, was a poem. All right. Well, of course, you can watch the replay to get that. During my lives of late, I've been reciting poems. I've been reciting poems for my streamers, to keep them entertained. So I've done two thus far. And otherwise, we're just talking, we're just talking. We're just gisting and learning from each other. Baker's 5. Can you do an hour of poem? I want to add a sweet music to it and play it at bedtime. Yeah, I could do that. That's an idea. I could definitely do that. I could definitely do that. That sounds good. That sounds good. Denise, good night, Mama. Good night, Honey Bun. Thank you very much for tuning in with me again. It was wonderful having you. As usual, you are a gem. Shout out to the lovely Denise Brown, guys. Thank you very much for coming again, Mama. And of course, you can catch me on my other ones because, I know you got your girl. So go get your rest on. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. All right, so we'll chat. God bless. Uh, yeah. So Baker's fight, that is a very good idea. I don't know why I never thought of that. That's a good idea. Uh, all right, honey bun. Yeah, man. Me know say you're tired. Me know say you're tired. But we'll catch up. We'll catch up. We know how to link, and catch up. So go rest your head. I'm really happy that you enjoy my poems, though. I'm really happy that you do because, it's good to know that it's been appreciated. That one, I don't even know how I came up with it. I don't know how I came up with it. Uh, but, you know, I have a very vivid imagination. And when you're a lover of art, you know, it comes out in different ways. It comes out in different ways. And I guess, this is something that I never truly embraced before, but God set me on a different path, and this is where it led. And so I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. Oh, my nostril. So what you didn't tell me what your wife thought of my poem. Look at this, she's finally asleep. So you can put her down in a moment. You didn't tell me what your wife thought of it though. JP YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. How are you tonight? Remember, if you haven't yet given your host a thumbs up, you can go ahead and do so. JP channel, I would have thought I'm already a part of your family. Let me check here. Really? How is it that this never showed up in my? All right, all right. So I'm going to do that after my live because I can't do it on the other device that I'm using to message. So I'm gonna do that afterwards. But for some reason, I thought I already was, but I don't remember because I usually go through my entire inbox before I go to bed or the next morning if I was too tired to do so. But I can't seem to remember seeing that, and I'm not sure if but I'll check again and I'll definitely do so. But welcome to my live stream just the same. I'm happy that you're here. If you have not yet, uh, if you see anyone that you don't have, you can go ahead and connect with them and they will definitely get back to you. Ensure that you do it genuinely because we all that are here are genuine persons. You watch a video in full, short video in full, and you leave a genuine comment. based on the video that you've watched, and they will get back to you. All right, and that's how we do it. Because of course, we don't promote sub for sub. We're creating a family, and family support each other even after they've met for the first time, right? So uh, that's what we're promoting. All right, so just go ahead and make that connection, and they will definitely get back to you. And I'll do the same. I'm gonna go back in my inbox after I'm through and check to see who I have missed, and we'll make the connection. All right, this is your main channel, JP YouTube channel. Okay, JP YouTube channel, the Bakers Five family, the Bakers Five is leaving you. Excuse me. Is leaving you a package so you can go ahead and check it and return. All right. I think JP gone like the wind. Yeah, I saw them, I think, last night and on another one. And for some reason, I think sometimes but someone mentioned something today, and I'm wondering if it's the same thing, kind of like spam, and where they just come to your thing and just do that. Because I thought for some reason though that I was already connected to them. But like I was saying, usually like before I go to bed, like once I'm through, I'll take those few moments and I would go through and try and connect with everyone. But if I'm too tired to do so, then I'll get up the next day and do it. But I can't remember seeing that channel. I'm gonna check again though, just to be sure, because I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But I've seen the same thing happen about three different lives. So now I'm beginning to wonder if it's just a case of them going around and spamming pages, because then I'm just going to have to block them. Because we need persons that are not just going to spam come for the support and not want to give back the support, because that's not what we're promoting. It makes no sense, because at the end of the day it's just gonna hurt your channel. It's just gonna hurt your channel, and that's unfair. That's unfair. I don't know, it's 3 nights in a row now. 3 nights in a row. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Wonder if I can check on this one though without it interrupting. I'm gonna try and see if I can check without it interrupting. I know you're probably laughing at me now, uh, snorting and sounding like a piggy, and still not want to leave chocolate alone. Where is it? Why won't it come up? It won't come up. Oh, silly me. Silly me. I just realized what happened. I just realized what I did. I'm not gonna tell you because you're gonna laugh. You're just laughing at me right now. I'm not going to tell you because I'm looking for the browser and the browser is already open because that's what I'm streaming from. Oh my gosh. Uh, you know what? I'm just going to leave that and try it over here instead. uh, I'll limit my intake. I'll just have small portions. I don't think I can give up chocolate. I don't think I can. I don't think I can at all. All right, let's go look for JP. I don't understand how I missed them so many times though. That's just like that's crazy. I don't get how I missed them so many times. I don't get how I missed them so many times. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Let me see something. I don't. You know what? This channel looks like a channel that I think when I was unable to use my main account, I may have connected with it with my Ninja account. Because I'm almost sure I've seen this channel before. So I was wondering why is it that it's not showing that I'm connecting. But let me check over there first. Let me check here first. So someone says to me that you have to be baptized over if you fall, even if you're on your deathbed. What's your thoughts on this? If you've already been baptized, but then again, baptized under which umbrella? If you've already been baptized, then what you need to do next is repent. Repent. That's it. You don't need to be rebaptized. You need to reach out to God. Who told you that? No. You reach out to God. You reach out to Him and you let Him know everything. You don't leave out any details. Not a case that He doesn't know what you've done, but He wants to hear it. Don't go to Him, God, you know everything. What does He know everything about? You understand? When you're going to Him, you're going to be letting Him understand that, listen, I know this is what I did. Yes, I did this. And I should not have done it, but I'm coming to you. I know you already know, but I'm telling you just the same. This is what I did. And I'm so and so, so and so. All you need to do is repent. Repentance. That is it. If you've already been baptized, then there's no need for a second baptism. It's one baptism. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I'm still trying to go on it. This thing usually shows me like when there are comments. All right, I'm gonna see if I go over there. Hope it doesn't disrupt this though. I hope it doesn't disrupt it. The pastor at your church said if you have to baptize over if you fall, even if you're on it. Me not, that pastor need to be he need to go back and go start read up again. Listen, you only thing that you need to do is repent. It's one baptism. Baptize in the name of Jesus. You fall. You find yourself at the altar. And if you want to sleep there, you sleep there. If you cannot sleep, you can't go there on your deathbed, he will hear you. You understand? He will hear you. I can't tell you whether or not it will save you from any from whatever. That is between you and God, because God's business is his business. But what I know, what I understand, is that once you've been baptized, right? Once you've been baptized and you've fallen, it is for you to go to God and ask for forgiveness, not for you to go back under the water again. Let me open up this so I can see when I'm going to reopen the app on the phone so I can see. Okay. But you've already been baptized. So what is it? God is not a God of confusion. God is not a God of confusion. Right? And if it says one baptism, it's one baptism. God is not a God of confusion. When you went under, it's kind of like you were dead, you got buried. And when you arose anew, right? A new person. You bury the old and you get up with the new. It's not a case where as you come out of it, everything will go change. No. The biggest temptation, the greatest temptation ever come all the moment after you're baptized. Because the devil are trying to haul you back down that the road. The enemy is trying to pull you back down that road. So the greatest of it is going to come then. That is why you have your brethren now that are supposed to be there for you, who are you're going to confess one to another. And they never say everybody, because you know that there no in no space, no shape or form is there going to be a case where you can go to everybody and say talk to them about what is happening. You have to use wisdom and know who you're going to, right? But you're going to fellowship with your brothers and sisters in Christ, and they're they're going to work with you. They're going to pray along with you and help you along the way. But there is no reason for you every step of the way. So you tell me, okay, you're going good, good. Sorry, I forgot that. I'm not sure if you understand patois like that. But you're on your way. You're doing fine. And then all of a sudden, the enemy step in and cause you to, trick you. And you fell for the trick because you're blinded. And you fell for the trick. You're going to tell me that every single time, if that happens, like every day, you're going to be going in the water every single day. God is not a God of confusion. God is not a God of confusion. You come to Him with a penitent heart. You're baptized. You start anew. You've been given your fresh start. That is your start from then on. Right? Whatever you do after that, everything that you've done before that, if I could have the hour before you went into the water, I could even the second before you entered. Right? Everything that you've done before has been washed away. That is buried. When you came up anew. Anything that you do after that, that is what you need to be working on. Being better. But if you fall, find yourself at the altar. Confess one to another. Right? On a fellowship, on a pray for each other. And you find yourself at the altar. Not every day. You're not gonna get up every single time you fall and you're gonna. So you're telling me that if you're on your deathbed, and you cannot reach the water. You've been doing it right for how long, but something happened and you have been reaching out to God even on your deathbed or even before that, to the point where you're now dying and you've been reaching out. You're telling me that He's trying to say that God is not going to hear you? The devil is a liar. I can't tell you that you'll be fully redeemed of everything. That is not my place to say. That is between you and the Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ. That's between you two. But He said, if you call upon Him, if you should call upon His name, then He will rescue you. God is not a God of confusion. Pastor, if you go reading Bible again, I'm not going to tell you that I'm an expert. And the way that I would want to go through my Bible and pull scripture for scripture, so and so, so and so. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Not at this point in time. Right? But I can tell you that that part is nonsense. That part is nonsense. Nothing. Okay, there you go. The blood of Jesus. I mean, baptism, yes, it is a part of it. You understand? It's a part of it. It symbolizes. Remember, even when Jesus walked the earth, whatever you call him to be, Yahushua, right? When he walked on the earth, for the Spirit to manifest, for him to get to the next state, he had to baptize to fulfill that part. So he baptized, and what? Is that we are supposed to follow after him, which is why baptism is very much significant. But it does not mean that every single time that something happened and you mess up, that you're going to run to the water. No, you run to the altar. And if there's no altar, my dear, you get down on your knees. And if you can't get down on your knees, lie down on your back and send up the prayer. If it's coming from someplace that is not just from your mouth, it's coming from way deep within, where you're touching heaven's doorway. He will hear and he will rescue you, because that was his promise unto us. right? That was his promise. So therefore, do not be misled. Do not be misled. And a lot of us, we are going to be if we don't know the word. We're going to be if we don't know the word. And that is very unfortunate, right? And some things, if you when you read and you don't understand, you confer with God Himself. You can talk to Him. And if you know His voice, you will hear Him and you will get your answer, right? But don't be afraid to ask, because if you don't understand, you don't understand. It's not that you're querying His ways, why Him do this, why Him do that. He must have a reason. But there are things that you don't understand, ask and allow the Spirit to guide you. Yeah. But I can't believe that a pastor is teaching that to that is teaching people that. I think that is absolute nonsense though. But then there are a lot of other, excuse me, there are a lot of things being taught just the same, and you know, yeah. Oh, Christine's home, you recently connected to me. What happened? I wasn't trying to do that. What are you doing? You know I can't do that as yet. What's happening? Oh, it came down the bottom. This thing came down the bottom. I hope you can still hear me and it didn't kick me off. Okay, okay. I'm still good. I'm still good. I was trying to uh pastors nowadays are being taught to be pastors. They're not ordained, if you get what I'm saying. They're not ordained. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to school. What's up with my stream? The blood of Jesus. There's nothing wrong with going to school, because I mean, going to school to be taught. You go to school to be taught a lot of things. So why not um be taught about Christ just the same? But now even persons can go and pay to be pastors. Yeah. But even they shall receive their just reward. And they cannot lead the sheep right. But the thing is, if you're not ordained, you weren't you weren't given the authority to do so. How is it that you're going to lead the sheep? Give me a second. I'm going to put down this young lady. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Uh, yeah. So I was saying, if you've not been ordained by God, but been given, you know, given the post by man, there's bound to be disaster because they don't know what message to bring. They can't lead as they ought to. Good part about it is that God at times turns them around, opens their eyes and really allow them to, speaks through them, use them. Because God uses anybody. Excuse me. But there are other times when, for example, like I said, nowadays, persons can simply go and buy a license to be a pastor. I mean, they can buy everything else. No, they're buying license to become pastors. And that is one of the reasons why a lot of persons stay away from the churches, you know, because they don't know which one to trust. They consider it to be a scheme just to make money. And you can't blame them. The most they can do is try to, enlighten them, bring about a better understanding and let them understand that even in the ministry of God, you're going to have tricksters. You're going to have persons who come in thinking that being a scholar, you have all rights to preach about something, but it's not so. If you're not being led by the Holy Spirit, what is it that you're going to be saying to the people? Which is why a lot of these places now that I refer to some of them as buildings. Because remember, the church isn't the building, the church is the people. The church is not it's not the building. The building will be there remaining a building up until people enter it. Or you can call it a church. Because if you build that for a place of worship and years down the line you decide that you want to change over into, say, a nightclub, you can do it. Because what? It's a building, right? But you cannot change what's in here, the hearts and minds of the people. The people is the church. So you can tear down the church, but you tear down the building, but you can't shut up the church. Right? But a lot of persons look at this differently. And which is why I said I refer to majority of these places as buildings, because that is just what they are. You have a lot of persons going in and out, coming in and giving whatever message that they think that they're supposed to be giving out, which is not ordained by God, which is not wasn't given to them by God, right? But they shall reap their just reward. Like every single one of we who do what we're not supposed to do and think that everything is okay, we each have our own just reward, just like them, right? The whipping might be less, but it's whipping just the same. Pain is pain. Back to that. Yeah, but that is it. As I said, ministers aren't just being ordained by God, by um someone that has been ordained by God. They're being ordained. They're being given positions like you're working in a regular place, like a managerial position. They're given position by men. Yeah. You know what I love about the apostolic body? We understand we don't play with God. You don't play with Him. If something happens that is not supposed to, don't think that we can sit down in there and be the gossipers and the liars and the backbiters, the pretentious snakes that we think we can be as human beings. Because we're prone to these things. We are but flesh and think that everything is okay. No, no service can go on because the Holy Spirit is going to manifest in there. It's not going to be pretty. We understand. So we not ramp with God then way there. And if him never said that somebody if go around the piano go play it, him cannot play it. You bad and put him around there. Because you are the one who run the church, not true? So you go and take him and put him around that board, around that keyboard. Or you put him up on that rostrum. Or you let him carry uh that offering pan or whatever it is. Because you think that he should. And see what happens. We understand that we don't play with God. You understand? We have to seek the Holy Spirit to teach us. Exactly. Exactly so. This better I learn from the Holy Spirit rather than learning on my own. And there you go. There you go. Because you can lean not onto your own understanding. It's there clear as day. Because if we're going to try to use, our own understanding of things, and then for example we figure that um we're we have our doctorates or bachelors and so on, so and the sneezes are back. Excuse me. Ugh. The blood of Jesus. Right. And we figure that we can use our science degree and all of these things to guide us. We're not going to get anywhere with it. We're not going to get anywhere with it because there are certain things that are just going to be beyond our comprehension until the Holy Spirit reveals it. Lean not onto your own understanding. If I don't understand something, listen to me, I'm going to ask. Is even I'm going to ask somebody who may know so they know if they knock on heaven door. Me not sure, if me not sure me knock on it, right? Excuse me. Or I'm going to pray and I'm not going to get up off my knees or off my stomach until I get an answer. Because right now I need some answers to some things. I'm telling you, I need to go in under some heavy fasting. Because whosoever don't understand fasting, fasting is not something to play around, but fasting it helps. And it strengthens you. It strengthens your spirit. It builds your spirit. You understand? But like you said, we cannot lean onto our own understanding. Yeah, it came back. I was feeling a bit better, and then it just. But I'm not even gonna pay it any mind. You know, if I follow this thing, I'll never get anything done. Yeah, I'll never get anything done. So I'm not even going to allow it to phase me. Well, I'm telling you, you should. Fasting, um, you see, whenever I fast, whenever I come off like real, really good fasting. Oh, but you have different types, you know. You can fast on fruits. There are different fastings. I didn't know that until of recent. You can fast with fruits, water, and you don't have to do it. Like, for example, for me, when I decide that I'm going to really fast, I would go for 12 hours. Yeah, 12 hours for the day. And I mean, not even water. But no, that's good. That's good. That is good. Because if it's not getting better, then that's where you have an issue. And then you have to put up your faith, man. I talk every day. I said I want faith like Daniel. I want faith like Daniel, Abraham, Elijah, and Elisha. As those men were men of faith. Yeah. But talk is speaking it, you have to put in the work to get there. Because sometimes, we're there, we say we have faith, but we ask God to move the rug, but because it's not moving on our time, we ask somebody else if they can move the rug, but the person can't move the rug. And when the rug move now, you realize, yeah, really God move it, and then, you kind of buckle up there like, oh my God, look what me ask, because that is it. We tell him, say, we not worry about it, but then we start worry. God, I'm not worrying about this. But in the back of our mind, oh gosh, we're stressing to, it's not even funny. It's getting little. So what do you do for work? Well, you see, before I was in customer service, because uh, it's a customer service front office, and in recent times I was doing clerical duties. Because I've been trying to, get myself more marketable. Um, let's just say life dished out a lot of things, um, and the path that I had planned for myself, that's not what really worked out. But I'm not complaining, because had it not been for my, you know, downfalls, I would not be where I am today. So, um, I am I'm an entrepreneur. I make accessories, like kitty accessories, hair accessories, and also, you know, I was getting into the jewelry aspect of it, but COVID hit, and I couldn't get all those products. But I was still making these things, like hats, bags. Majority of these are from um, crochet. Well, finger knitting. Listen to me. COVID has showed me some things that I can do that I did not know that I could do before. But because of it, though, things kind of slowed down. I started off from making foam slippers, like memory foam bed slides. I made those by hand. Everything that I do is by hand. Sewing everything through and through is by hand. But now with that, it's kind of slowed. So I'm dependent on my kid's father to, foot some of the bill. So work right now is getting this thing going. Because everything is kind of on a standstill. I have other projects that I'm working on, but it's still on a standstill, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm not worried because if God redirected me, He put that there and put these there, it basically means that I'm going to be having multiple streams of income. So I'm not worried about it because I'm not the type of, I hate sitting down. I don't know about you, but sitting down and not doing something that will kill me faster than any sickness. It will drive me crazy because I'm an independent person. I don't like depending on other persons. Whenever I have to do it, then I'll do it, but I don't like it. It's not as complicated is when you're trying to bind them together, when you're trying to, all right, let me see something. Do I have no, it's in the other drawer. But there are tutorials because tutorials on YouTube, it's, I'm telling you, it's not as hard as it sounds. Because for that I learned that's on YouTube. Yeah. So she just needs to type it in, but she has to be willing to have some trial and error. She has to be willing to do something. Let me show you something that I made. Give me a second. All right. I was trying to find something else, but this, I don't think you can see it properly. I put it over my head now, but so this is what I did. This is finger knitting right here. All of this, a hat. The first one I made, the first one I made, I was actually trying to make a scrunchie, right? I was trying to make a scrunchie, and I was there, and I'm saying I'm trying to, bind the two ends together. Thank you. I was trying to bind the two ends together, but no matter how many times I watched a tutorial, I wasn't getting it because some I think probably because I was a bit distracted as well. Oh, I see the other one. Right. So this is the first one I did. Can you see it? That's the first one that I did. My daughter loves this one, so she basically wears it everywhere. But this one has a bit more space in it. The second one I doubled it because I wanted it to be thicker. But I love the colors on this one. My son suggested that, Mommy, put a little pom pom on the top. So I did that. All right. I think what? Well, maybe about 4 hours. Could be longer, but maybe about 4 hours. 1 minute, please. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back again. Yeah. So yeah. So this one, these take about 4 hours. Because even this one, even though I doubled it. If you realize one has a bit more space, and if you can see it, it's a bit more, has a bit more space. But this one now it's thicker because I I doubled it when I was doing it. No, no. It's about if you're going to just continue doing it. It takes about 4 hours, 5 hours tops. Yeah, no, it doesn't take that long. No, I guess probably depends on the style. Because say for example you wanted it to fold, then you know that it's gonna take a bit more time based on the rows that but no, it's not even gonna take you a full day, half of the day if you're just going to continue at it. No. Yeah, so this one I started it because I wanted to make a scrunchie, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to do the end of it. Right, so this one I put the elastic in there because it's so thin, so it doesn't. And the electricity went out, so I didn't have any internet. And I was there and I said, you know what? I'm going to figure this thing out. And I did. I went up, what, think 2 rows. And I was like, I wonder if I could do that. And I just, just to try, just to see if I could do it, I did it. And I ended up with this. When my son woke up, he said, Mommy, what did you end up making? I said, look up. And he's like, oh. I said, your mama is the bomb. And so, I tested myself another time and then I made this one. And someone else saw it and wanted one in Jamaican colors. So I did that one. But it's somewhere in there. I packaged it. But what I was saying, these are what I started making first. This one is a bit dirty. But this is what I started making first. These are bed slides. Memory foam, bed slides. This is hand sewn. Now this now, I don't know if you can. Yeah. Now I see why persons are always wondering why. I'm always wondering why they're doing that. It's like they can't find the camera, but now I see why. So I started off making hand sewn memory foam bed slides. That's what I started off doing. Pentecostal house always can identify the Pentecostals. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. But I don't know. These are a bit, they're slightly different than the average Pentecostal house. I guess that's why persons kind of gravitate to them. They wonder like, where did you get that from? Yeah. I don't really like my stuff to look exactly like everyone else's. That's me. So yeah, but these are what I started off making. Yeah, and it really got going, you know. It really got going. Persons really love them. And like I said, these are hand sewn. There's no machine, no anything. But these now they take some time to do. They take like, yeah, this take like some time to do. What was that? Are you still here with me, Bakers Five? What type of material you use on the memory foam? Uh, this is fur. Of course, fake fur. This is fur. This is fur. And this is one of the hard leatherette. So it's it's even grips in water. One of my girlfriends, the first person who really pushed me towards it, because I made like the first one, and she was like, "How much for it?" Like, man, I have to love that girl. She's the one who really, you know, got me to that point where I said, you know what? And she was just there. Yeah. So she was like, "Girl, it's even have grip." I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah." Once I was in there and I was walking, and it just, I thought I would slide, and it just. So I was like, "Okay, okay." Yeah. So I have the batting and the memory foam. It seems like you're interested in making these, Baker's Five. Wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. How? Oh, for your younger girls. Okay, okay. That sounds good. That sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah, I've had persons really, like I tell you, the direction that I've been pushed in, it wasn't just by me saying that this is what I'm going to do, you know? Well, even in future, because we all have to have that hobby. If it's even a hobby, to say, okay, we can do it. Because some things I just do it. There are some things that I won't ever do to earn money from it, because that's just something that I do for myself, or if I'm trying to do something special for someone. That's where, in terms of drawing, I know a lot of persons say like, hey, but you can actually make money from that. But that was one of my main getaway as a child, and I've always said that the moment I put money on it, then it's going to lose its meaning, its value to me, and it's not really the same. Me and my wife are both teachers, so the time to do these are not there. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. uh but even with that said, though, how are you guys coping with all of this, though? Because I know it can be easy. I know it can be easy. What are you currently doing, though? Is it online, or do you have to still go into the schools? Because right now school is supposed to begin this week, but it's postponed until October, and uh, it may even be it may be pushed down some more until it's just left in house. But for me, I'm not sending my kids out. I build water fountain on my spare time. I have two order and up to no, I can't touch them. Wow, the water fountains. Hmm. Do you have videos of those up? I don't know. You said that, and I have goose pimples. Oh wow. Do you have videos of them? Oh, but you still have to be careful though. You still have to be careful because this thing is not just dying out. There's always a second sweep, as I'm getting to understand. There's always a second sweep. But right now, because my people are just not listening, and I know it's not just here, it's everywhere. But I have to talk about where I'm living. We don't hear, and we just figure that we're above everything. And right now, it's back on a rise. It's rising up, and it was controlled, or at least so we thought. And these things are just happening in and around. There was no case in my parish. The one that was there, that one, I think the person passed, and no. But what can I do? All that the only thing that I can do um, is to respect the law of the land, because if I can't respect the law of the land, how am I going to respect God's law? So I respect the law of the land. Wear my mask, do whatever is necessary, and try to keep safe, and allow the Heavenly Father God to do His work. That's all I can do. No, could send some picture on IG for you. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. You have my. I think I posted it in here earlier. I posted it earlier, so you could just look for me, because I'm easy. I'm easily found. I'm easily found. I don't see it. I can't find it. I can't find it. But it's Monique underscore APU underscore Whittingham. APU as in a poet unleashed underscore Whittingham. So you can find me there. Or I'll just search for you. Are you on there? Is it using your same name? Do you use, is it Baker's 5 that you're on there as? I'm already I'm sleeping now, but I can still be here in the background if you're gonna stay up longer. I think I might. Oh, we're past 3 hours. Wow. Uh, if anything, I probably leave it running, or maybe I'll just stop it. Um, I don't know. I may just leave it running. Just keep it silent throughout the remainder. But if you well, you need to rest, then you need to rest. You already have your job cut out for you. God knows I have mine here. I have mine here, but we have to do what we have to do. All right, so that means if you followed me, most likely I followed you back. So oh yes, 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 yes. I definitely know this name. Yeah. Sometimes I may not remember the content, but I remember the names. When you watch so many, and some of them seems like replicas of something else. Yeah. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And I am so thankful for you, staying with me throughout this time. I'm very happy for that. Of course, you contributed to my LS going up, my WH. I mean, yeah. Uh, it seems we have someone else coming over. Let's see who that is. Let's see who that is. All right, but you can definitely shoot me those pictures so I can see. Oh, and these are a few other things that I did in terms of hair accessories. So I learned how to make with the camera scrunchies. I learned how to make scrunchies. And I started off making these little things here. They were so unique. I didn't expect anyone to really rush after them. The first set had like little red eyes or Claire. You see? So persons really run after them because I mean male and female, mostly males I think, run after them. I didn't expect for them to go like this, but the thing is no one really has these and I try to make my things unique. And these as well. These kill me to make because they're so fuzzy though. And some other things, including and these I figured out how to make friendship bracelets. I'm telling you, God has been doing something. Khalid, hey honey bun, ladies, see what's up. Baker's Five, this is one of my honey bunny. We haven't officially met. I don't know what's she's up to. Yeah, um, we met on Facebook, but we have become quite good friends, real good friends. She's a lovely person. Yeah, so she's here to support the I and I. What's up, honey? Are you okay? Baby, have you up? Mm? Baby, have you up kicking? You are genuine. I will support your business, support you. Thank you very much, Bakers Five. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Mama? What did you do? Did you duck out on me, Lady C? Ah, my nostril bothering me again. Seems like she run off. All right. Uh, I'm gonna leave you with one because I usually, leave one. Why is that pressing and I'm not bothering it? All right, you go up here and behave. All right, so I'm gonna read one last one, and then I think I'll close out for the night. come something. Baby stuff. Hope it didn't change anything. No, I'm not trying to edit. Why don't you behave? Zelda Master John. Uh, no. I'm definitely going to need to use something else for this. Otherwise, it's going to mess up my writing. Oh, Jesus. What's wrong with this thing? That won't change. I don't know what's up with it. Alright, so let me go ahead. Find another. Reen Renee, good night, good night, good night. Mega shout out to you. Welcome, welcome to my LS. Thank you very much for coming. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I was just about getting ready to recite one last poem for the night. But how are you doing? Thank you very much for stopping in. Sorry for my pulling up of my nostrils, but my sinuses has been acting up. If you don't have anyone, if you see anyone that you don't have so far, Renee, you can go ahead and do a little dance, whichever you like. If it's we're working with the Latino, salsa, cha-cha, merengue, and even foxtrot, which we're throwing in there, and of my favorite tango. So if you see anyone that you haven't tangled with thus far, you can go ahead and do so, and I can guarantee you they will get back at you. Some already in bed, but I can guarantee you they're all genuine folks, so you can hit them up. But how are you doing though? Thought I was the only one left up. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? I've been having that issue since the night. I've been told that I've been very low. I was asking, how are you? I thought I would have been the only one left up now. Oh, oh, I was saying that I was about to recite one final poem for the night because I've made that a thing now where I recite a few of my poems. So I was about to do that. So you're lucky enough to catch the last one. This one is very short though. I'm still trying to remember all the names that because there are a lot of names for poems. I believe this is haiku. So this one is called Indecency. This one is just for smiles. Like cashmere and age fine wine you are. You've graced me with radiance and effortless beauty. I'm in awe with your voluptuous design. Captivates and provokes my loftiest imaginations. Yes, that's Indecency. Sure, you can let me know what you think. Oh, God. I know that sounds nasty. I'm sorry. I've been trying, I've been talking to the Baker's Five who's trying to tell me to give up chocolate because, their products won't help. But I love me some chocolate. That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he's giving me other options because he's trying to save me. So, so that's my final poem for the night. Uh, so how was your day? How was your day? My day was relatively okay. I can't complain much. Can't complain too much. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't complain at all. Everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. There is hope. There is hope in the Lord. There is in Jesus. There is hope in love. There is hope. There is hope in love. Yes, there is hope in Jesus. Hope in love. I sing. Behave thing. Oh, yes. To your will and to your way. I know, I think I need to figure out what's up with my mic. Let's see. Hello. Testing one, two, three. Okay, that sounds better actually. Welcome to my live, guys. Feel free to come on over. We have genuine folks that are here. You can definitely go ahead and do the salsa with each and every one of them. Well, except for two that are here for support. Uh, but you can definitely go ahead and connect with them, and they will get back to you because they know their dances very well. And please let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'd like to know if you can hear me clearly. If you can't, just put it in the text so I know, so I can do something about it. What you say is what I can say. I wonder if it's this one that's showing over there. Let's see. Think. I'm just going to wait. I'm just gonna wait. Ah, tell you like someone. Oh, maybe practice. So that you can come shine into my eyes. Can say, oh, it's been a long time. Maybe it's a message from you. And it seems like vanity. Before hour. Yes, I'm coming. Excuse me, guys. Mother's work is never done. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna stay here for the next 28 minutes. Just make this 4 hours. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Should I wait or should I just go now? Alright, I think I'm gonna close out now. So I just want to say thank you very much to each and everyone that came in, those who was only able to stay for a few minutes, and those who stayed with me until almost the very end. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. You're amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, you made it more worthwhile. I'm happy that you appreciate my work. I'm happy for your feedback, as each and every feedback is a means to improve or continue on your journey because you must be doing something good. So thank you very much, each and every one of you. I appreciate you all. God bless and have a wonderful day or night wherever you tuned in from. God bless. See you next time.